The NHRA Full Throttle Drag Racing Series, another look at Terry McMillen and that engine explosion.
You see the engine getting really mixed up. Look at the belt, and then right there starts pushing out a head gasket. And probably what happens, it misfired between the cylinders and lit all that fuel in the manifold. See parts and pieces there. That's probably a part of the manifold or the supercharger case going there. That was just a pretty violent explosion, but that's what happens when you two misfire and it lights all that fuel in that manifold.
And as violent as it is, the safety systems work. For a Napa Track Fact, let's go to Gary Gerald.
Paul, here at this car, they're having to jack it up, and it just fell off the jack, and they're going to have to replace the right rear wheel. But you look around here, and we're going to ask Tim to swing back over here. The devastation of this engine, of this motor, is so extinct that down in here, as it drips oil, you can actually see the inner pieces where the cam broke and everything just blew up, and you look at the thickness of all that metal that's just been absolutely devastated. That gives you a pretty good idea of how powerful the impact was on that explosion and that costly oil down. This crew, McMillen says they're going to be back for the second round, but believe me, they have got a ton of work to do. And first of all, they've got to get that wheel replaced before they can even roll it to get back to the pits.
A lot of work for them to do. Terry McMillen still trying to get into 10th place in Top Fuel. That reaction. I did good. No, I didn't. I did good. No, I didn't.
He knew he gave one away there.
Let's go back to that first matchup. This is Doug Coletta.
Well, Doug Coletta looks like it was probably a little bit of a different situation. He starts mixing the cylinders up a little bit, and then if you watch as he gets towards the finish line, you're going to see out the back of the car, the overflow tank starts putting oil in, out the back of that. Sometimes that's just burnt pistons inside the engine and just pulls all that oil past the rings, up in the valve covers and in that tank and out the back.
And everybody is pumped up today. That little extra effort.
Paul, over my shoulder, you see Terry McMillen walking toward the car. The officials of the safety safari just came and told him that the team came down the return road too fast. A penalty. They're going to stop and hold them. I don't know how long they're going to hold them, but this further complicates the urgency to get back to the other side of the racetrack, into the pits, and go to work on repairing that race car.
Wow, can you believe this, Mike? Another change for McMillen.
Man, he just can't get a break today, can he?
No, well, he got one. He won the round.
Well,
but
yeah.
Since then, oil down, penalty, 10 points gone, $1,000 out of his pocket. Now they're going to hold him before the scales so he can't get back and get to work right away until he serves out this penalty. It's a 1-minute penalty, but still, they need every minute. Yeah, look at that. Wonderment. Well, John Kernan has Terry McMillen.
And down in Terry McMillen's pit, where the crew getting back late because of the 1-minute penalty, they are going to work. And Terry, 1 minute doesn't sound like a lot, but how far does that put you behind, actually?
It's huge right now because there's so much damage. I mean, it's pretty catastrophic. There's nothing left on the car. Valve covers are junk, blower, intake manifold, injector. I mean, we busted up everything. But you know what? We got good guys, and we're going to keep calm. We'll get this thing fixed, and we'll be out there for next round. I mean, that's all we can do. You know, we just got to give it our best shot. We did the wrong thing by going that fast on the return road. We're in a hurry. We're fired up. That's what you do when you're at NHRA drag racing. You're fired up. It's all about speed. Apparently, it wasn't good enough on the return road, though. It's our fault. I apologize, but we'll be back. We're coming.
We'll let you get back to work.
And it's all about passion.